In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix Photoshop images turning black and white automatically. If you open a file and suddenly all the color is gone, don't panic. This is a very common issue, and in most cases, it's caused by a simple setting that was changed accidentally. I'll walk you through 4 different fixes step by step, so you can quickly restore your colors and get back to editing. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy Photoshop guides. Let's jump right in. The first and most common reason your image turns black and white is that your document is set to grayscale mode. When Photoshop switches to grayscale, it completely removes color information, so everything appears black, white, and shades of gray. To fix this, go to the top menu and click on Image, then hover over Mode. In the drop-down list, check if grayscale is selected. If it is, simply click on RGB color instead. As soon as you switch back to RGB color, your image should instantly return to full color, as long as the color data is still there. This is usually the fastest and easiest fix, so always check this first. If your image is already set to RGB color and it's still black and white, the next thing to check is your adjustment layers. Specifically, look for a black and white adjustment layer. This layer forces your image to appear grayscale, even though the file itself is still in color mode. To check this, open your Layers panel. If you don't see it, go to Window and make sure Layers is enabled. In the Layers panel, look for a layer named Black and White. If you find one, you have 2 options. You can either click the eye icon next to the layer to temporarily hide it, or you can select the layer and press Delete to remove it completely. As soon as you hide or delete that adjustment layer, your color should come back immediately. Now let's move on to another very common cause. Sometimes the issue is not a black and white adjustment layer, but your saturation has been reduced to -100. When saturation is set to -100, the image loses all color and looks completely black and white. To fix this, go to Image, then Adjustments, and choose Hue Saturation. A dialog box will appear. Look at the saturation slider. If it's set to -100, drag it back to 0 or higher. You'll see the color return as you increase the saturation. Click OK to apply the changes. Also, just like before, check your Layers panel to see if there is a Hue Saturation adjustment layer. If there is, click on it and make sure the saturation slider in the Properties panel isn't set to -100. If it is, simply move it back to 0. Finally, in rare cases, the issue might not be your image settings at all. It could be a GPU or display glitch. Sometimes Photoshop previews images incorrectly due to graphics processor issues, making them appear black and white even though they are not. To test this, go to Edit, then Preferences, and click on Performance. In the Performance settings, look for the option called Use Graphics Processor. Turn this option off, then click OK and restart Photoshop. Once Photoshop reopens, check your image again. If the problem was caused by a GPU glitch, your color should now display correctly. So to quickly recap, first, check that your image mode is set to RGB color. Second, look for a black and white adjustment layer. Third, make sure your saturation isn't set to -100. And fourth, if nothing else works, disable the graphics processor and restart Photoshop. One of these solutions almost always fixes the problem, and now you know exactly where to look whenever your Photoshop images turn black and white automatically. If this video helped you, make sure to like and subscribe for more simple and practical Photoshop tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.